Time's up. Let's do this.
Hey, hi guys, and we're back. So, yeah, here we are in Neon Polytechnic. We are casting for the Hearthstone tournament, hosted by the Neon Polytechnic's computer club. So so here we are in Neon Poly. We are already we are a couple of games away to the grand finals, I believe. Not sure what round of the losers bracket we are at, but so far we have KyonaLeo actually wrecking through the losers bracket and advancing on and on. So I guess the next game is also Freako. Oh, okay. So yeah, so we're going to see KyonaLeo again for like I think the third or fourth time.
I think.
Yeah. So so the next game is actually Freako against KyonaLeo, and we can get into the game soon.
Yes.
But yeah, so far KyonaLeo's been doing pretty okay. So
I mean, he's moving on, so
so he's moving on, right? Yeah, so I have to see what his opponent actually brings to go against him. We know he has a druid and a hunter.
A point of note also that KyonaLeo hasn't been using any of the new next cards.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right? Yeah, he hasn't been. It's all standard old school decks.
Yep. So okay, let's move into the game. Druid against Paladin. So KyonaLeo on druid and
he's been
Freako
really good with those wild growths, man.
Yep.
Although he chooses not to wild growth. Interesting.
What did he do?
He hero powered the 1/1. I don't think that is correct. I don't think that's correct.
Okay.
Like, if your opponent has showed that he's only playing the
token
1/1, it's very likely that he is playing a control-ish or at least a mid-range paladin, and it's not really like super high priority for you to actually get out the hero power to remove it. I don't think it's that big of a threat yet.
I guess he not too sure why either. Yeah, but he could have just ramped up and then play the keeper
like if you play
with no sweat.
If you played Wild Growth the previous turn, right, sure there'll be one extra token on the board, but then you have 4 mana this turn. Every 4 mana this turn, you could possibly even throw out the second Wild Growth and then bite away the shield on the 1/1 and sets up for a perfect swipe for the next round, because then there's 3 1/1s on the board. It's not gonna buff any of those. If he throws out like the, I don't know, something else later, like he just swipes it and then it's a very clean.
I guess he sort of set himself back by not doing the wild growth early.
Yeah, like wild growth.
As a ram druid, you always want to wild growth.
Like
early.
if you have turn 2 wild growth, it's the perfect play. You don't do anything else. Hero power to remove a 1/1 at that time is just
not worth it at all.
Yeah,
it's a waste of a coin. And he decides to even rough like the popped Argent Squire.
This is quite an interesting play from the paladin, because attacking with the weapon there to the face sort of sends a strange signal to KyonaLeo, because like things like, why is this guy swinging like 4 damage
into my face?
Yeah, like if you're playing a mid-range paladin or something, like you don't really want to push for that small damage, but as you can see from his hand, he's actually playing things like Arcane Golem. And so I don't know how to classify this deck. It's got a bit of a mid-rangey style, but as a deck build, but with certain tech cards with like the Arcane Golem and stuff like that, sort of indicates that he wants to go a bit more aggressive with this deck.
I guess Freako isn't too worried because he knows that mana wise he hasn't ramped. So,
correct.
So he knows that whatever things that KyonaLeo throws out, he is more or less able to deal with it. If it were in a case that if KyonaLeo actually like did a double wild growth earlier on, right, then it would be at 8 mana, then that might be a different story, because things like Inshore War have came down damn early, things like Ragnar also came down very early. And even then, you see, it's just like 1 damage, and
like I think the only thing that
it's just gonna get sniped off by
the second wild growth here is just for card draw already. You don't want it for the mana acceleration anymore.
I guess Freako got a little bit, I don't know, I find this a bit greedy. He decided to do Adventure Rough this early when it could have been comboed off together with Equality. He could have done a more simple play. Like
counting the damage in his hand, he's got the Arcane Golem, he's got the
Abusive Sergeant.
It's a total of 7 damage. And seeing that he's just like this makes like KyonaLeo like really afraid, and then he starts healing up and stuff like that, and it doesn't build his board, which I think is also in a way good for him, because now he can start building his board for free. There's nothing for him to contest and fight.
Is he gonna play a naked Eldor? Oh man.
Oh my, this is strange. But I mean, I guess he has the second one, but well, you know.
He's like, come on, bring it, man.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna give you that handicap right
yeah, he
there.
sees the Drill of the Claw now, and he's like, okay, you know, I have a second outdoor Peacekeeper, I'm not really afraid. But then when things like the should he run like Ancient of War or stuff like that, then he's just gonna really cry.
Yeah, like even now, he's probably not gonna waste the equality. You know, he could just Eldor and do a Kodo, and then the whole taunt is gone.
Yeah, I think he does that.
So he does that. And then he has 3 minions on board right now, which is terrific. And you can just even play abusive just to like chuck in more damage. So if that KyonaLeo is just down to 15, that's like half dead already.
Yeah.
And with 11 damage on board, you know, he's facing
Yeah,
a potential lethal next turn. I guess he has to somehow do a Force of Nature Savage Roar just to clear the board somehow. Yeah, even Freako is nodding his head, going pretty confident that he more or less has this in the bag. Yeah, he does do the Force of Nature Savage Roar combo, and
yeah, he
just have to kill the.
Which really shows you how desperate the Druid is in this situation already, and Freako should be feeling pretty happy with himself, but
yeah.
Yeah, like in this case, like, you know, Arcane Golem is like, you know, it's just a free play already. Like he's got absolutely like, okay lah, if he throws out the he just chooses not to throw out the Harvest Golem. Like he has.
He misplayed. He totally misplayed.
And he didn't bite the, oh,
yeah, he was raging to himself. He realized, yeah, actually I attacked already. So why the hell did I not throw
so
out?
that's just lethal here already. It's like Arcane Golem.
And that's gone. Oh man.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's not good.
I think KyonaLeo kind of went tilt right from the beginning.
I don't know, like I'm not sure if he would have tilted from the very beginning. Like probably like in the mid game when he started to realize that the game was slipping away from him slowly. But I think that just really boils down to the very early play of not playing out the
Wild Growth.
Wild Growth is just so important, man. Turn 2, you Wild Growth, you have 4 mana to work with.
Yeah, I mean, because with Shapeshift and everything, you are kind of like not taking any damage while you're removing a 1 power minion. So it doesn't really matter. Even if you're taking a 1 damage, you don't really care because you have Healing Touch and whatnot to heal back later.
Yeah, it's also super rare for like paladins these days, especially the kind that plays like, you know, if you show like a turn 2 token, right? It's very unlikely that you're going to see like some kind of aggressive based paladin, especially since they showed that he kept a couple of cards in his hand. Like if you kept a couple of cards in your hand as an aggressive paladin or something like that, you know, you will probably have Leper Gnomes, you know, Argent Squires and stuff like that, which didn't show up in the very first turn, which shows that he's clearly not an aggressive paladin, so you don't have to prioritize clearing the board at all.
Yep. So I guess we all know what KyonaLeo brings in for the next game is the Hunter. Mid-range Hunter, not too sure it's going to fare against the Paladin, but considering it's an aggressive Paladin, you know. I mean, let's hope it's a Huffer again. No, it's a Misha this time. Guess it's fine. You know, Eldor Peacekeeper is just going to cripple her into a Dude Killer, Dude Taunt Killer.
Oh, but he has got a way to buff it up with the
Houndmaster, and that is gonna be a
okay, so pulls out the Hammer of Wrath. Draws the
that's the second one. Is really good against Misha in the following
turn. Kind of
turn.
interesting too, because Paladins, I don't think most of the standard Paladins actually run 2 Hammer of Wrath in their decks.
I mean, if it's the Shockedin kind, don't they just run 2 anyway?
I don't believe so, I think only 1. I'm not too sure though, but yeah.
I guess it's just based on preferences and variants, I guess.
And you can see he's also actually running 2 Blessing of Mights, which is kind of strange considering what we were just saying just now. We were saying that it was like, you know, maybe not
mid-rangey.
Yeah, because like he has things like Kodo and stuff like that. It just sends a signal that it's gonna be a more mid-rangey deck. But having the Blessing of Mights down there in the deck is
pretty
kind
weird.
of strange.
So it's like
it's kind of a mix, I guess, like a hybrid, like, you know, Shockedin but not quite Shockedin, mid-range kind of aggressive deck. It's his own deck, but he has a pretty decent answer for the Strangleton here, I think. Like he can choose to like.
You can just Eldor it, I guess.
Yeah, Allura it, and.
You can just Eldor, start chucking damage into the face, maybe with the Arcane Golem first, and then the subsequent turn he just slams down the Kodo to kill the.
Yeah, I think I actually like using the Allura here. I don't think I would prefer. Yeah, I think the quality play is a little bit premature in my opinion. Especially since you're playing against the mid-range hunter, you want to deal with more. You want to deal with more. Like with bigger stuff, right? I think it's just a 5/5. You have Eldor Peacekeeper, you can deal with that.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
I mean, Freako had the opportunity to actually turn the momentum around and have something on the board.
Yeah, exactly,
for him,
right?
But he didn't seize the
Because
opportunity.
particularly as a paladin as well, there's just so few things for you to like deal direct damage to your opponent. So here the
Kodo onto the
comes
ball.
out, so, yeah.
Not the best value, in fact.
But it's something. It's something.
Yeah, it's
at
still
least
something. It's 3/5.
Yeah.
It's probably just gonna die to Hunter's Mark though, or even like just the. Will he
He's
be able
probably
to
just
burst
gonna
out?
shove for damage though. I think he's very close to lethal already.
And Freako doesn't seem to show that he had played taunt minions at all. Like we haven't
Like
seen.
how much does he actually have here? Like with Leroy?
6, 9.
With Leroy it's 10, right? And with the.
Well, he does. He only has 8 mana, so yeah, that's 10, 13. He probably has to wait next turn to actually finish off the game.
Yeah, I hope. Oh, he's trading out the board.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess he's doing that because he feels that, you know, since Freako has used a Consecrate already, the chances of him having a second one to use against Leroy is not as high. But of course, what Freako can do now is just go to Eldor and make Leroy the useless man that he's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, he does have Kill Commando and Explosive Trap, so you see what he top decks this turn. So, he gets a beast.
Yeah,
oh
he gets
dear.
a beast. So
that just
steady
came.
shot, Crocodile, Hunter's Mark,
Kill command, yeah.
Kill Command.
So GG. And KyonaLeo evens up the game.
Yeah, evens out the game. Freako, I really felt he could have took that opportunity to turn the momentum with the Eldor.
Yeah,
play.
definitely. Like you don't really want to play quality Consecrate this early in the game, especially against one minion. Yeah, it's just not worth it at all. I feel it was. So yeah.
Yeah. So
game 3.
Game 3.
We'll
Final
just see
match
what.
game. Will we see KyonaLeo moving on to the next stage? That's the question. So, Hunter against Priest and.
I think Priest is actually favored.
Yeah, I think Priest is favored here. They can just out-heal everything, more or less.
But we'll see what his Priest deck is about though, because he might not be playing the standard Priest deck that we are accustomed to. So
that's true.
We'll see what he has. But 2 Ocean Eye Priest looks fairly standard with Urban Ring Fast.
Yeah. I mean, this looks like a pretty aggressive hand if he keeps
He's thinking about keeping the Earthen Ring and he decides to keep it.
Yep. I think keeping the Earthen Ring is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course KyonaLeo mulligans into a double explosive trap, which is very very good with the Eagle Horn. But the thing is,
I don't
explosive
think it's
trap
super
can't
good
really
against Priest though. Yeah.
So things like North Shire Cleric doesn't die. See, there goes the North Shire Cleric. Just gonna slam it down.
Yep.
And the only way for KyonaLeo to actually get rid of the North Shire right now is to actually coin into a weapon, which is quite a waste. But
yeah, no, actually
he has to do it.
No, it's correct.
He has to do it.
The weapon here is correct, but I don't think playing the Northshire Cleric alone on turn 2 is actually correct in the case of Freako here, because like usually when you play Northshire Cleric, either you play on turn 1 or something, and then you have like powered shield and stuff like that to combo with it. Because if not, like if you play it like this, right, you're just simply not getting value out of your Northshire Cleric. You want to draw cards. You want to use it together with Wild Pyromancer to draw a bunch of cards. In this case, he decides to forgo it. And he knows
he's gonna die.
He knows that it's explosive trap, so he just swings into it, giving the hunter another charge on here.
Would you actually have like not swing at all and just pass a turn after you heal or something? Like I can tell he's being kind of greedy by trying to hold on to the injured Blade Master to kill with the Elden Ring Fast here. Although we all do know that.
No, I think
Hunter's
he plays it like maybe turn 5, I guess.
Oh, like Circle is great here now. So
like he has He has the option of just playing Azure Drake, or he could choose to play IBM plus heal on it. So the first, the next card makes its appearance here in Freako's deck in the form of Maexna.
Maexna, that's pretty interesting. Now the problem is he able to taunt up Maexna?
Or mind control as well.
That's gonna swing. That's gonna deal 2. The Drake still doesn't die, which is good. So
he
he could just heal up the Drake.
as well.
But you know, it's just gonna die to something else again. Right, okay, Circle of Healing. That's
Circle of Healing is pretty good here, I think.
He decides to heal himself instead of playing the Elden Ring to heal himself.
Yeah.
Not sure, I mean, he's probably trying to play around Unleash the Hounds too, so that he doesn't draw too many cards.
Yeah.
But yeah, there goes the Unleash. There's the second Unleash in the hand, which is pretty
and
sick
even
there.
the deadly shot here.
Deadly shot, yeah.
Yeah.
KyonaLeo is going very well with his draws here.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, even the Hunter's Mark on the IBM, that is just so sad.
So unfortunate.
Freako, Because he's feeling really sad right now.
He's just gonna trade, he doesn't really care. And out comes the kitty cat, I guess. Yep, and that goes for 5 damage.
Yep.
Starting
I
Buzzard
think he's
still
just
around.
gonna toss Maexna here. And if he does that, he's just gonna be so sad when he gets
deadly shot. Yeah.
when he gets deadly shotted. Yeah.
And what he can do is just throw his own IBM and try and heal it up to 6. And at least he has 2 minions there to.
Oh, it decides to go
back.
for the Holy Nova instead. Okay.
Okay. I would have kept it though for upcoming Unleash the Hounds. And Savannah Jaime comes in. Silence is good here, I guess.
Yeah. But even if he silences it, like, how does he deal with it? He doesn't have a Shadow Word Death or anything to remove the 6/5 body, which is gonna deal a ton of damage to him. He needs to buy time till mind control, but that's 2 turns away. He'll probably be dead by then. So what does he do here?
Well, he could actually dump out most of his hand.
I think Maexna is gonna show its face here, and
it's gonna get deadly
shot. Just so sad.
That's very sad.
Yeah.
I thought the other play you could do was to like play like a Wildfire Silence or something.
He knows it's over. He's just
he has no way to wipe the board now, unless he gets Arcanized Soul Priest with a second Circle of Healing.
Yeah, but he needs 2 cards to do that, and he has
I
no
don't
way
think
of
he can
drawing
draw
cards
2
right
cards.
now. So
And down to 5.
Freako in a really tough spot here. Oh, actually
Lito.
He's actually just dead. Oh my. So GG, KyonaLeo, really.
KyonaLeo doing some serious work here.
Yeah. Always losing the first match but making a huge comeback with Hunter all the time. So KyonaLeo, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Okay, yeah, so I'm not sure what round that was, and I do hope we are approaching close to the semi-finals. Probably in the next game, because it has been like about 4 games already. So yeah, we're gonna take a short break. We'll come back with the next game. Hopefully it's a semi-finals, not too sure.
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yes.
Yep. So stay tuned.
Yeah.